Fellow Librans, welcome guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And today we are going down the rabbit hole with a message from Source, so whatever it is that they want to tell you, we'll see what comes out. I just want to let you guys know it is a true honor being here, bringing these messages to you. My prayer is that they find you in a way that reminds you to go within, to use your discernment, and to always make the best decision that's best for you. That you guys do have the power to change your life in this now moment, no matter how scary that may seem. Alright, and guys, I've got everything set up. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into it. What messages do you have for Libra, Source? How can we help out Libra? What do they need to know in this moment? How can we help them out? What's going on? What messages do you have for Libra? What messages do you have for Libra, Source? What messages do you have for Libra? Okay, so right off the bat, I do feel like you guys have some trepidations in manifesting the money that you're looking for. And there may be a couple of different options that you have lined out for you. And you're worried about which route to take, which one's going to produce more. And they're just saying that you have to use your discernment here. Again, coming out funny, but it did. You're going to have victory regardless of which way you take. But making sure that you choose the best way for you, the best route for you. Okay, let's see what comes out for you, Libra. What messages do we have for Libra, Source? Wow, okay, so the Sun in reverse. Yeah, you're feeling stuck right now. Like, you're feeling like things just aren't working out the way that you wanted them to. Feel like you put a lot of effort in for something and it just didn't play out the way that you wanted it to. And now you're just worried, like, you know, why did I put all this energy in when it just didn't happen like I thought it was going to? And I feel like maybe there was sickness involved or barriers and obstacles that arose, and it's just really hard for you to overcome that. So it could have been something happened in life where, you know, maybe you lost somebody really close to you. I feel like a lot of sadness with these two cards right now. I feel like a cloudy day. Like, it's overwhelming, whatever happened. You feel like you took 5 steps forward, but you took 10 steps back. Yeah, and you felt like you couldn't start new. It was like you tried to start new, but something happened and it just like all fell apart. And that was frustrating for you. This is like, I put all this effort into doing something new with my life. I feel like those two want to come out. And Source is just trying to remind you that sometimes part of the journey is to fall backwards, to fall away from grace, to fall away from what we know, to fall away from happiness. And that's just a part of the process. That's what builds our character here. And I think for you, Libra, sometimes it's easy for you guys to get into a really depressed state. And to get out of that is hard because you guys are very you're in your mind. And if you feel like somebody did you an injustice, or if you feel like life did you an injustice, it's easy for you guys to get stuck in your headset, right? It's like you're just replaying things over and over again. Like, what could I have done differently? What could I have done here? What could I have done there? Thank you, Source. But look, you guys are going to persevere. We have the 7 of Swords on the bottom and the upright. Yeah, you're going to overcome this. You're going to get through it. So this could have been in regards to love. Somebody offered you some really shallow love, like it wasn't even worth having. I don't know. I just feel like something happened here. You guys, I don't know why at first I really am going back to that, but I feel like there was a death or somebody. So they want to come out this way. So see, you're gonna be able to get through this. You feel like you manifested this because of maybe you had a family with this person. I don't know. There's a couple of stories coming through. So we have childhood neglect coming through here, manifesting unworthy love in your life, and you really feel like that. You feel like that's all you're going to have, and it's like Source is telling you, like, you have to get over this sadness in order for you to step up into a state of inner luxury. And when you step up into a state of inner luxury, right, that's loving yourself, being kind to yourself, then you're going to actually be able to manifest the luxurious life that you want. Whether that's money, love, family, commitment, it doesn't matter, okay? It's different for everybody. I'm not here to say what's luxurious to you is luxurious to anybody else. You have to honor what's right for you. But I also feel like somebody passed away recently, like a family member that passed away, and you never got to tell them what you wanted to tell them. You never got to say what it was that you needed to say. And it's left you in a state of feeling like they're always going to have some sort of reign in your life because you never actually got to tell them what you felt about the situation or what it is that you guys went through. And that in itself is just frustrating. And I get that too. Like, I understand that entirely. But if you didn't get to say what you wanted to say, what's stopping you from saying it now? And I don't want to hear that, oh, well, they're not here, but they're still listening. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, disillusion of a partnership. So this could have been a breakup. For some of you guys, this could have been a breakup. For some of you guys, this could just be false love keeps coming in. And then it's easy for you guys to run in after it. It's like, Libras, you're ruled by the Ajna chakra, the heart chakra, and you guys love to love, right? And the transformation is to move away from always rushing into love. Like, allow things to unfold, allow things to play out, because you keep repeating a cycle. Like, you keep, it's like limited vision, not moving forward, not being able to complete what is needing to be completed, not being able to grow from it, not being able to learn from it, right? But Source is trying to bring you in a happy family. This is the happy family card. This is like extended family, merriment, love, being surrounded by love, but you keep getting involved in third-party situations. You keep getting involved in toxic situations, whatever that is, right? So regardless of, like I said, both of them, it's interesting that death would come out on the bottom. And I said that the first thing that I felt was that there was a death in the family. Somebody had died, and it left you in this energy of not being able to transform. But again, you are going to come through it. Look at, isn't this interesting? Look over here. We have the Seven of Swords, the World, and the Lovers all in the upright. Yeah, you're going to come into some sort of knowing and understanding and clarity within yourself, and you're going to be able to overcome this energy that you're currently in. Like, I know that somebody maybe offered you superficial love, and maybe you offered someone else superficial love, not knowing yourself, and that's okay to acknowledge too. Like, I think it's hard for sometimes for people to acknowledge that maybe they weren't at a place where they could offer love either, and so it was like they wanted someone to offer them love when they knew that they couldn't offer love themselves, right? And I talk about that in a lot of my videos. Just, you can't ask someone to do something for you that you yourself wouldn't do for you, right? Like, it's a really hard, awkward place to come from, but so many people do that. And so just being willing to acknowledge, like, what did you bring into this connection? And if you were honest and true, then how much of yourself did you give to this connection that put you in an awkward place for not loving on yourself, right? You guys all just really want one. Everybody else had like 2 or 3. There we go. I was like, shoot, they ain't coming out. Like, I don't know why they ain't coming out. Like, oh, I got you now. We have polar bear on the bottom, ancestor. Yeah, this is something your ancestors are guiding you through first and foremost. And this is also a generational curse that your family has gone through very, very many times. 26 is 8, the number of abundance. You're trying to bring in your abundance here, and you have luck on your side, okay? Like, you have luck on your side. This is a card of luxury, lavish lifestyle. This could be finances. This could just be love. You know, I think it's different for everybody, really. But I think that you're not able to call it in right now because you're just in such a state of sadness. What happened, Libra? Like, you guys are such beautiful people. Like, and sometimes you just, like, again, being an air sign, it's easy for you to disconnect from the world. It's easier for you to disassociate than it is to feel the pain of what's going on. And Source is bringing this back in as a reminder that you need to spend some time grieving and feeling whatever it is that went on so that you can overcome it and let it go. Because otherwise it's going to consume you. It's already consuming you. It's already heavy. It's already making you feel like you can't get out of this place, out of this area. It's just like, why did I even put up with that? Like, I feel like you're just always asking yourself, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do this? And they're just saying it was a part of the plan. Like, regardless if it was good or not, it doesn't matter. It was still just a part of the plan, and you had to follow along with it and be okay with that. Doesn't make life easy, I know. It's not about being easy, though. It's about learning our lessons. So something fell apart here. And the reason that you're living this over and over again is because you were probably the one in your family that took care of your parents. You were the one that had to grow up early and make sure that their emotional needs were met. And they weren't giving you any love back, any, truth back. And it really hurt. And you felt like alone and confused and disoriented in your life. And now you feel alone, confused, and disoriented. You have a lot of 9s here. So again, it's just allowing yourself to make the decision that's best for you. Think with this Chariot here, it's about having spiritual victory. It's about coming up into a new place within yourself and allowing yourself to overcome all those things that you weren't able to overcome before. And I think there's going to be a lot of emotions that come out in regards to this that are tied to this situation. So whomever it is that you've lost, so maybe you lost a parent that you had to give love to, and it just makes you feel empty now because who am I going to support the way I was supporting? Or if this was like a significant other, like it's just that energy of like, now what? Like I'm going to always have this sitting on my shoulders, and Source is just telling you like, no, it's not. That's not what this is about. That's not what this is about. It's about you coming into a place of strength within yourself. Excuse me, guys. Bless me, bless me, bless me. Sorry, guys. I had to sneeze. Yeah, it's just about you coming into a place of strength for yourself. And rushing into your save yourself, with this Knight of Swords here, I always get that energy of being your own damn hero. And I feel like with this Knight of Cups here, it's like you're hoping that somebody else is going to come in and save you. And that's not a good or a bad thing. It's not. It's okay. I think everybody has had to do that. I think everybody has had to go through that. And this is just about allowing yourself to get up out of that energy, to let go of that energy and see what may be else out there for you. It's not the end. No matter what situation has happened to you, it may feel like the end, but the end is often a new beginning. Like there is no end. It's just a new beginning. And it feels like an end because you're leaving behind a chapter, but there's something more out there. Yeah. Prosperity. So we have 39, 12. Again, 12 coming in. Sorry, I don't know why I said again, because I felt like there was a 12 card out here, but the Hangman, I think I'm just getting that energy, the Hangman energy coming through. So I feel like that's a thing. It's like just letting yourself change your perspective and see that you are already prosperous, and that will help you manifest prosperity into this present moment. Manifestation is about how you feel in this now moment, not about how you feel tomorrow or how you felt yesterday. It's how you feel right now in this now moment. And so when you feel this anxiety coming on, when you feel this upset, when you feel this discombobulation coming through that feels like it's going to overrun your life, can you bring yourself into a place of being thankful even for just a few things, and just saying those few things over and over again? Thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for the food on my table. Thank you for the running water you give me. Thank you for the luxury of a shower. Thank you for clothes. Thank you for my car. Thank you for whatever. And just say those things over and over again. Just keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that will help shift you out of this negativity, and you'll begin to see the lessons that have been presented for you. With Libras, my grandma was a Libra, and she would always often get stuck in her mind, and it was just hard for her to get out of. When she had an idea, it was hard for her to see beyond that idea. Whether it was the truth or not, it didn't matter. It was just that in her head, that was the truth, and that was all that mattered. And I feel like right now in your head, this is the truth, and this is all that matters. And it's going to take effort for you to come up into this energy of prosperity. We have number 9. Again, 9 coming out again here. So this is about bringing this to an end. We have Jaguar release. It's letting it go. Letting it go. You don't have to stay in this energy. There's no reason to stay here in this energy. It's not serving you. It's just keeping you in a place of captivity. And any kind of large cats, any cat that comes through always makes me think of the goddess Bastet, and she's connected with our intuition, listening to that divine inner feminine energy, and not being afraid to just kind of ebb and flow as we go along in our lives. That's okay. It's okay to do that. This is your wake-up call. Tsunami. This is such a powerful card. You have the moon here again. Your intuition connected with the moon, right? Our emotions, feeling those emotions. Tsunami. So this is the huge wave that comes in. We all know what a tsunami is, but I'm just saying, like, when you think of a tsunami, what happens to all the animals when they're around and a tsunami's near? They all seek higher ground. And that's why I felt like I was getting the hangman energy, because this is about seeking higher ground. And seeking higher ground is oftentimes changing your perspective, seeking a higher perspective, looking at things from a different place, looking at things from a place of love for yourself and love for the situation, and not being in a place of just being mad at everybody or sad just because things turned out the way that they did. You know, oftentimes we'll get stuck replaying the stories in our head over and over again and thinking, well, if only I had said this, if only I had done that, if only I had done this, if only I had gone there, if only I had stopped them here. And none of that matters. It's, you can ask those questions all you want, but at the end of the day, what has happened is what has happened. And there's nothing, no story, no replay that you can give that will ever change the outcome that has already been presented. Yeah, effortless. Once you get into a place of gratitude within yourself to manifest what you desire, it doesn't matter what you want. It will become effortless for you. Like, you will see how powerful you are, and you're going to get a taste of that, and you're not going to want to look back, and you're just going to let source kind of guide you along the way. Sometimes there'll be pools of emotions that you have to feel into, but I think once you feel this situation, this is the heaviest situation on you right now, feeling those other pools of emotional things that come up are not going to be like this first time for you. It's just going to be like, okay, I understand now what I need to do. Let me sit with it. Let me be with it, and let me let source carry me down the river. I'm done swimming upstream, because I feel like that's what you're doing. We have a lot of water coming through for you here, outside of your element, right? You could have water sign in your charts, and if you do, definitely check out its placement, but allow yourself to be in a state of emotional, expression, because it's so important. As an air sign, it's easy for you guys to disassociate and to disconnect from your emotions, and that's what we're trying to prevent here on this journey of manifestation, is to not disconnect from our emotions, but to allow ourselves to feel them. Mountain strength. Yeah, you're so strong. This is about you seeing the mountain as allowing you. It's like, I love this card because it always makes me think of after I broke my back and the first time I hiked up a mountain. I cried when I got to the top, and I remember what I told myself the whole way up there, and I feel like this is why source wants me to tell you, I love the climb, because the climb shows me how hard I have worked, and I feel like you need to say that to yourself. I love the climb because the climb shows me how hard I worked. This is a way to remind you to always celebrate yourself, to always give yourself credit for how far you have come on this journey. Yes, you're climbing a mountain, and maybe at the end you're going to go downhill, but isn't there another mountain to climb after that? Sure, but you've already gathered the strength from climbing this one mountain, that climbing the next mountain is not going to be as hard as climbing the first mountain, which goes in line with what I was saying here, waterfall. It's like, once you feel the depths of your emotions, you allow the transformation to come. It's like you're already going to know that, and you're going to be able to flawlessly and easily, effortlessly flow back into that energy. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Number 23, which is 5, change. Allow yourself to love again, which is scary. And I think that's a thing you love so much. You guys are ruled by Ajna, and that, or Ajna, you guys are ruled by the Anahata chakra, and that's your heart chakra, right? And that is such a beautiful place to live in. It's like you guys are the embodiment of that. When you guys are willing to love, you guys are the embodiment of love. But if you guys get hurt, it's easy for you to close that chakra off completely and live your life based on the top 3 chakras, your throat, your ajna, your crown chakra, or the bottom 3 chakras, which is your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and your root chakra. So the heart is the bridge from the spiritual to the grounded chakras. Remembering, if you close that off, manifesting will actually be much more difficult for you. It's not that you won't be able to manifest. It's just that you'll never have the manifestations that you truly desire because you closed your heart off to that. So taking a chance on love, not being afraid to see the beauty in things around you again. You are going to overcome this. You are going to complete this cycle, but you have to let yourself complete the cycle. Simple acts of kindness. Number 5, again, look, 23, 5, and 5. So don't be afraid to change. It says kindness energizes you and brings brings happiness to those around you. So maybe for you to begin to take a chance on love is just to start being kind to people around you again, like opening yourself up to that. And I know you're like, but what if I get hurt? And I'm just going to say, but what if you don't? But what if you don't? And I'm just going to tell you, I understand that's a really hard place to come from, because once you've loved and you've loved so deeply and somebody hurts you like this, somebody hurts your heart, it is hard to love again. But the more you love, the more Source rewards you. What better place to start than just by being kind to somebody? And that could be as simple as sending a message to somebody thinking about, hey, you know, I miss you. I haven't talked to you in a while. I'm just sending you out some love. I want to make sure you're okay. How's the family? How are you? How's this? You know, like just being that person. It's not about being insincere. It's just about truly being and embodying the kindness of yourself. You know, my grandma, I love how she was with everybody, because she always reached out to everybody. She had such a group of people around her all the time, and it was no thing for her to pick up the phone and call 5 or 6 people in a row and just be like, hey, you know, I was thinking about you guys. I just want to check on you. How's the family? How's everybody doing? Let's laugh a little bit. Let's talk a little bit, and then move on. And that was what her kindness was just that. It's not that she spent hours and hours on the phone with people, and some people she did. It's that she spent a few minutes giving herself and showing these people that she cared about them, and they in turn cared about her. I mean, and was around until most of these people passed away. And that was the thing. And it was like, and then when my grandma passed away, all of those friends that she had passed away too. And it was just so interesting to see that she had friends for literally life because of that kindness. Just that one little simple gesture. Not a text message, not an email. She would pick up the phone and call and just say, hey, I'm thinking about you. I want to send some love. It was just a beautiful thing. My grandma was a Libra, okay? Then we have 21, Orchard Princess. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day already. Orchid Priestess of Destiny. I'm like, have to point it out so I can read it to myself here. 22:22 on the clock. It was so funny, guys. I was having a moment. Having a moment. It would have been great if that was the card number 22 instead of 21, but you know, hey, there's a reason for everything, so I'm not gonna trip. I just thought that was crazy. All right, let's read this card to you here, and then we'll pull some messages from the ghetto bag. It says, the Orchid Priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls to you now, beloved. She calls you to your purpose, path, and soul passion. You are called to rise again and again, and to live up into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. She will call you always, with her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemums falling from her feet, stirring your heart to quest for your true soul passion. You may have felt different than those around you at different times in your life, and this is meant to be. You cannot be a pioneer of different consciousness on the planet if you feel completely comfortable in the consciousness that already exists around you. Do you know that this was chosen on purpose so you could be on purpose? Your soul chose to be of service by not fitting in, so it would remember through things not feeling right that it was meant to help correct and heal the consciousness on our planet, starting with the self. Once the self was able to correct and align with the consciousness within so that it matched the love and peace that existed deep in the heart, it would be easier to help others do the same, even if just by inspiration. This is where the Orchid Priestess of Destiny, beloved Kuan Yin, is in her devotion to your highest spiritual attainment, calls you forward now. Yes, beloved, your divine destiny is calling you. That means it is time to unplug from mass consciousness at a deeper level than ever before and really let go of beliefs and thought forms that do not serve your highest destiny. No matter how unchallengeable they may seem to be at first, it is time to revise anything inside of you that would hold you back from owning your spiritual power and moving ahead in your divine destiny. Which I think is exactly this relationship. It's just telling you it's time to really release that. Let it go. There's no reason to live here. What's done is done. There's nothing you can change. There's nothing you can do. Reliving it over and over again is only hurting you. It's not changing the situation. It's just creating a lot of stress for you in this now moment. And it's okay to let go. I think that's the Source's main thing, is it's okay to let go. Okay. 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 throw them out here. All right, let's see what we got here. A Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo, but also this is about you embracing that inner confidence and courage within you and being bold in life and really taking life by the hand, by the reins, by the bull horns, whatever you want to call it. Like, don't be afraid to get out there and stand firm, right? Because you're right on a breakthrough. You're about to overcome this. Like, I think you're about to see how strong you really are. So don't give up hope. Keep working towards what it is that you want. And just remember that forgiveness is such a big part of this journey. And letting go is a huge part as well. Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But this is also about reconnecting with your spiritual journey and not being afraid to really sink into that spirituality and letting Source carry you along the way, right? It says they will not be there for your journey. It's okay to let go. Isn't that what I've been saying this whole time? It's all right to let go. You don't need to hold on to this person anymore. They're not going to be there. Guess that one wants to be right there. That's a part of your strength too, and the transformation, right? So we have broken hearted. Confirmation again. Didn't I start this off with like, you're just so sad? Like these two cards up here, the Sun and the Nine of Wands, was just giving me this energy of sadness, just brokenheartedness. I'm done. I'm over it. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get through it. Well, you will. You will get through it. You will overcome it. You're not meant to live here in this sadness. It says the steps to change are simple. They aren't easy. Exactly. And I feel like letting this go is not easy for you because it's easy for you. What's easy right now is for you to go into that stage of what if. Like I keep hearing that. And it's like, that's what they're saying. It's like, what we're asking you to do is simple. We're asking you to fill your heart with love. How do I do that? By saying gratitude, by saying and affirming yourself, by being there and present with yourself. You know, oftentimes just finding something to do that will keep you in a present state of mind is enough to help you release all these old beliefs and thought patterns. But so it's simple. It's not easy, right? Calling yourself to do that, turning off Netflix and going and doing that instead, or, you know, unplugging from the phone, right? Unplugging from mass consciousness and going and doing that instead. It's not always easy. So it says, I can't get you off my mind. I feel like this is you. This is you dealing with whomever this person is. It's like there's nothing you can do about the situation, but you can't get them out of your head. Like there's nothing you can do to get them off of your mind. They're just there. What did I say? Forgiveness. And forgiveness is key came out. Look, guys, I can't make this stuff up. Like I cannot make this stuff up. This is so crazy. This stuff is so real. I love Source. I just am so, thank you, Source. Let me just take a minute. Let me show you guys some gratitude right now. Thank you, Source, for being the beloved, wonderful being that you are, for taking care of us, for always confirming our journey, and for always showing us the truth of our own abilities, our own uniqueness, and our own powers within. And thank you, Source, for always reminding us that we do have the power to change and that we can rely on you, surrender to this journey, surrender to you, and that you will help us flow down the stream effortlessly in the path of least resistance. May this fall upon Libra's heart today and help them remember that they're in control of their own unique destiny, and that destiny is so needed for the world to change, because once they blossom into their truest selves, they will show a light upon the world that the world has never seen and will never see again. And that in its truest form is the most beautiful expression of you, and that is exactly what we need at this time. As these words are spoken, so shall it be. Amen. Aho, asay. Thank you, my beloved. There you guys go. You want to say thank you and gratitude? There you guys go. I need to say a prayer for you right now. Let me swoop all these away here, guys. Sorry about that. I do them last, but then I laugh, and as soon as I laugh or chuckle or whatever, they go. There they go. Last but not least, listen to positive music. Yeah, so I feel like you guys have been stuck in a rut where you're just listening to sad songs. So in my head right now, I heard that... 'Cause I know are sad songs by Mike Posner. Have you guys heard that song? Do, 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 do. All I know are sad songs. I'm just a singer who nearly blew his shot. I get along with old timers because my name's a reminder of a pop song people forgot. I can't keep a girl, no, because as soon as the sun comes up, I cut them all loose and it works my excuse. But the truth is I can't open up because you don't want to be high like me. Never know whatever do it to see a nut. Why like me? You don't want to step up on that stage. I can't even remember the words right now. That was so crazy. I guess that was the part you guys were supposed to hear. I know the song. Anyways. I feel like that's the thing. You guys have been listening to sad songs. Like, all you know are sad songs. That's why that song came into my head right now. It's like, start listening to love songs again. It's okay. It's not a desecration to anybody's memory. It's not rude. It's not mean. In fact, I think this person would probably tell you, please listen to some better songs. Like, shoot, homie, like, I love you, but damn, like, you're really depressed right now, and that's okay. Like, I don't want you to feel bad for that either, because it's okay. We've all gotten there. We've all had those moments, but you're going to overcome it. You're going to come into a place of positivity. You're going to come into a place of prosperity, and just remember your inherent worth. You are so worthy in this world, and you are worthy of having your space and your time where you are in this now moment. I love you, Libra. I'm sending out so much light and love to you. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. Set that notification bell so you know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Librians, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.